Most people think they have a weak mind, but that's a lie. The truth is you don't have a weak mind, you have an unprotected one. Think about the last time a single rude email or a sarcastic comment from a stranger ruined your entire day. One tiny spark and your whole mental house went up in flames. You aren't failing because you aren't strong enough. You're failing because you're living with a glass psyche in a world made of stones. You've been told that being tough means suppressing your emotions, so you bottle everything up. But a bottle under pressure eventually explodes. You're tired of being the person who recovers. You're tired of the fact that every time life throws a curveball, a sharp word from your boss, a cold text from someone you love, or just a day where nothing goes right, you don't just feel bad, you feel like you're falling apart. You look in the mirror and wonder why other people seem to have this shield while you feel like you're walking through a storm without skin. You've read the books, you've tried the affirmations, and you've told yourself to be strong 1,000 times. But when the lights go out, the anxiety still finds you. You feel like a fraud because on the outside you're holding it together, but on the inside you're one minor inconvenience away from a total collapse. The truth is you aren't failing because you're weak. You're failing because you're trying to survive with a mindset that was built to stay safe, not to stay standing. You know that feeling in your chest when things go wrong. That instant sink. It's 2 a.m. and you're replaying a mistake you made 3 years ago. You're exhausted, but your brain is running a marathon of what-ifs. What if I lose my job? What if they're laughing at me? What if I'm just not meant for this? This is the glass house syndrome. You've built a life, but you're terrified of a single setback because you know how easily you shatter. You feel like you have to rebuild your entire identity from scratch every time you fail. That isn't living. That's just surviving between collapses. We have been conditioned to believe that sensitivity is a flaw, but the real flaw is lack of structure. If you don't build a psychological framework, your environment will build one for you. And the environment doesn't care about your peace. An unbreakable mindset isn't about never feeling pain. It's about how you process the impact. It is a psychological architecture built on 3 specific pillars. First, you need the gap theory. The reason things hurt so much is because you identify with your thoughts. If you have a thought that says I'm a loser, you believe it's a fact. To be unbreakable, you must create distance. Next time a negative thought hits, say, I am noticing that I am having the thought that I'm failing. Suddenly you aren't the failure anymore. You are the observer of the thought. The observer cannot be broken by the thought. You've just created your first mental firewall. You are the sky, the thoughts are just the weather changes, but the sky remains. Second, apply the so what inversion. We spend our lives running from worst-case scenarios. An unbreakable mindset walks right up to them and asks, and then what? I might lose my job. So what? They'll find a new one. It will be hard. And then what? You'll learn a new skill. When you realize that your worst case usually ends with you still breathing and capable of starting over, the world loses its power to scare you. Resilience is knowing that you are remarkably hard to kill, but very easy to scare. Stop letting the fear of the hit be worse than the hit itself. Most of the things you worry about have already happened in your head 1,000 times, but you've survived them every single time. Third, you need actionable evidence. This is the anti-affirmation. Your brain doesn't believe what you say, it only believes what you do. Stop looking in the mirror and telling yourself you're a lion. Your brain knows you're lying. You build an unbreakable mind by collecting proof. Do something uncomfortable every single day. Take the cold shower. Have the awkward conversation. Go to the gym when you are tired. Every time you do the hard thing, you are recording evidence in your brain that says, see, I did not break. Confidence is not a feeling you wait for, it is a history of small wins you look back on. That evidence is what creates a mindset that cannot be shaken. The world is never going to stop throwing stones. The economy will shift. People will leave. Plans will fail. If your peace depends on the world being nice to you, you will always be a prisoner. Being unbreakable does not mean you are made of stone. It means you are made of something better, resilience. Steel is forged in fire, but it is the cooling process that makes it strong. There is a Japanese art called kintsugi. When a bowl breaks, they repair the cracks with liquid gold. The result is pottery that is stronger and more beautiful than the original. The break does not define the bowl, the gold does. An unbreakable mindset is not a mind that has never been hurt. It is a mind that has been broken 1,000 times and repaired with the gold of discipline and self-awareness. Your scars are not evidence of your weakness, they are the maps of your survival. Stop waiting for life to get easier. It will not. Start building a mind that can handle the hard parts. You do not need a new life, you just need a new way to see the one you are already in. Do not avoid the break. On the mend.